Well, hello. This is Last Minute Laura contacting you about what to do when it's the day before your research paper is due and you don't have it started yet. Oh, yeah, you've done the beginning parts of it. You've already found some sources. You probably turned in a bibliography. You've taken notes for your paper. And maybe you even already have an idea of how the ideas are supposed to come together. You may even have an outline written out, maybe jotted down on a napkin. But now you're sitting here looking at your computer. The clock's ticking behind you. You know that paper is due first thing tomorrow, and you don't have it finished, and you're not really sure where you're going to start. So this quick little tutorial is going to walk you through the steps of how to get that research paper done when the time is almost up and you've got to get something cranked out. Whether it's 5 pages, 10 pages, 15 pages, we're going to talk about the nuts and bolts of sitting down, grabbing the pieces, and putting this thing together.
Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger. Work it harder,
That don't kill me.
Let's get started. Get your materials together. Have your writing materials, your research, and your textbook open to the end of the book that explains how to format your paper. Settle yourself into a comfortable workspace. Free yourself from distractions. Help yourself to focus by finding the right space, setting up the right background noise, or creating conducive lighting. If you have children, it's a great idea to work on your paper while they're sleeping or while a friend watches them for you. Plan for this paper to take longer than your average essay because you'll need to spend extra time on formatting and adding citations. Condition yourself to look forward to writing by creating a setting you only indulge in during writing. Get together drinks, favorite snacks, change the lighting, or do anything else that would give you a reason to look forward to writing. Rev yourself up to write by giving yourself a deadline and a feeling of urgency. Here's one of two ways to approach the task of writing the paper. Try telling everything you know about your topic to a friendly listener. If the listener asks you, "So what?" after you explain your topic, then you know you need to tighten up the thesis. If the listener asks you questions about the topic, then you know you have gaps in information that you need to fill. Be sure the listener is focused on your topic while you're speaking. If there are distractions around you, the listener might not be as helpful as you'd like. Another approach to writing is the build the paper with research notes approach. This is when you gather your notes and organize them, then add your own writing to connect the notes. One drawback of this method is that it's easy to load your paper up with too much research and not enough writing of your own. Have you ever noticed that perfect Rice Krispie treats taste mostly like Rice Krispies? The marshmallows and butter are only in the background enough to hold it together. In your research paper, your writing should be the Rice Krispies. If you include too much research, there won't be enough you in the paper, and the ultimate goal is to share what you think and know. When you do include information from your research, include the citation as you compose. It's harder to go back and add citations after writing the entire paper. When Beethoven composed music, and composing music is a lot like composing writing, he would labor for hours on a piece. He would write the notes down a first time, hate the score, trash it, and rewrite it over and over. If you have your rough draft written a week before the due date, you might be like Beethoven. Good news for the procrastinators in the group, though. Great music and writing can come from people who compose more spontaneously. Mozart would think up a tune, dash it off on paper, and spend very little time revising. All writing can benefit from revising, but your initial writing process will be different and unique from others, just as Mozart's and Beethoven's composing process was different from each other. Find your best space, best conditions, best process, and best topics, and you just might find yourself loving your writing.